Good morning, dear friends. Myself, Dr. Rukmini Chandra from Seva Saddams College of Education, would like to talk about a topic which is of interest to everyone. We all are in different fields and different professions, and some of us are still studying. Tomorrow we may go to a job which we will open avenues for the future work. For that, we should be well prepared for any case of the job. So I will be dealing with how to face an interview. All of us in our day-to-day life, when we are applying for any job, we have to face an interview. So what is an interview? It may be of a face-to-face interview or it may be a panel interview. Now basically an interview is an interaction between two persons minimum, wherein there is an interviewer and an interviewee. Maybe it may be for many purposes. My concentration today, I will be talking with reference to interview for a job. So what are the different things? Let's move on. What are the different essential qualities needed to face an interview? Many of us have got different qualities. Some basic essential qualities are self-confidence, communication skills, presence of mind, content knowledge, and dressing style. If you see here, all these qualities are very important when you attend any kind of an interview. Now, if you see, there are many other qualities other than this, but basically, if you want to face an interview, these are basic essential qualities. So, you should possess all these things if you want to get success in an interview. So, let us see one by one these different qualities. The first one is elements or essentials of self-confidence or the importance of self-confidence. Self-confidence in person who is going for the interview will make oneself relaxed. It also keeps oneself prepared. Moreover, we also tend to develop a positive outlook and be fearless. So if you attend an interview with self-confidence, you could see that the way of presenting yourself, you are more confident in speaking also, and you be relaxed since you know that you are confident to attend an interview. The second important element of interview is effective communication skills. So what is the importance or what are the elements of effective communication? The voice which you are going to speak should be audible. Okay, when you speak on the interview, the other person should be able to hear. Next, speak with proper speed, intonation, and pause. The spoken word should also be very clear, and listen properly to the interviewer when he is asking questions. And do not use ambiguous words. When I say ambiguous words, I mean do not use vague words. Whatever you are speaking should be clear, should be audible, should be correct, and free from ambiguous words. Because the basic purpose of communication between the interviewer and interviewee is that they, understand each other. So the communication is complete only when the interviewee understands, and you also should be confident when you appear for an interview along with good communication skills. The next essential is presence of mind. Be creative in your thinking. What is this? First, analyze the questions given to you. Secondly, think before answering. So if you are going to think before answering, definitely you have to frame the answers properly in the mind and then answer. Do not just jump to the answer when a person is asking you any questions in an interview. So once a person is asking a question, please listen carefully, understand and analyze the question and think twice before you give the response. And when you are giving the response also, try to use your creative ability, creative thinking skills. So do not jump into the answer or come to the conclusion immediately when a person is asking a query. That is called as presence of mind, which is very important when you face an interview. The next essential of an interview is content knowledge. Now what happens when you have a good content knowledge? You are thorough with your knowledge. And when you are thorough, what does it mean? You have an updated knowledge. So whatever content you are having relating to the subject, you should have a thorough knowledge about the same. How would you get the thorough knowledge about the same? You have to, read different books. You have to update yourself. Keep knowledge thoroughly with you. Read it again and again and again. Before you go for an interview, be well prepared. So this you can do while reading books. You can also go through the different internet. You can also read journals, all pertaining to your content, so that you have an updated knowledge. The next essentials of an interview is dressing style. Very, very important. The dressing style, how should it be? So when I say the dressing style, how it should be? It should be a formal attire. It should be as per the context. Okay, it should have a decent look. So when I say decent look, I mean to say it should be, the clothes should be well ironed and pressed. Now if you could see here, we have persons who are attending an interview who are wearing different clothes for the interview. It may be relating to the Indian context or a Western context. And if a person, it may be a male, female, you have to dress up yourself well presentable. Okay, and you have one more thing is you should not wear a lot of accessories. Wear decent accessories to suit your costume. So if it is an Indian, a decent way of dressing would be a sari. Okay, so according to the context, according to the need, please try to dress up and carry yourself very well. When I say carrying oneself, you should know how you are going to present it, how well you are going to speak, how well you are going to be your posture, even your non-verbal gestures, the way you speak. Everything should be reflected when you have this kind of a speaking style or communication along with this kind of a dressing style. Okay. Sober accessories should also accompany, as I said. The next element is, so if you do all this, so if you follow all the, if you follow all these essentials, surely you will cross through all the obstacles coming in the way of interview, and you would come with flying colors. So please do keep in mind all these essential qualities whenever you are going to appear for an interview. Definitely it will add to the quality of the interview. Thank you, students. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, and I will come up with more kind of topics in the near future. Thank you all.